Taurus, hi. So this is going to be a reading for the month of March 2025. And I'll do the reading for you, and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Taurus. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the Nine of Wands. There's a little bit of rejection, a little bit of defensiveness to you here. I kind of get the sense that I know what it applies to, but we'll get there in a minute. Starting off the reading, you get the Death card crossed by the Seven of Pentacles. Something here is coming to a close. Something is potentially ending, something you've been working on. I get the sense that this is where it applies, that whole, because when this happens, no matter if you feel good about it or not, it's going to change some things up. So I feel like your resistance is to the change of things rather than this ending or not ending. In the focus here, you get the Nine of Cups. You do seem to feel good about where you're at, about this potentially coming to a close, like you seem to be, okay, no, I'm good from that angle of this ending. I feel good about that. I feel like you knew it was coming too, because in the recent past you get the Six of Swords, so you already kind of created a distance whether you knew it or not. In your strength, the Queen of Wands, you do show up better though. You do show up like, okay, once this is all said and done with, then you're coming in with the sense of freedom from something. Like, I feel really, really good out of this. Okay. In the immediate future, the Two of Pentacles, a little bit of a crossroad. Maybe you end up in a place of, should I go right? Should I go left? Should I go where? Let me think about it. Supporting this reading, the Magician. I feel like this has to end because you're the one that's kind of driving it there. This is your manifestation right here. Closing something off. Something that, again, you seem to have invested in. But it's a done deal. I don't know. Surrounding this reading, an energy that you may not be aware of, the Ace of Pentacles. That's the thing, because, okay, so you're ending this, whatever this is. Even if it's part of something and not the actual something, that you're ending here. It's still going to change some things up, and you're still going to have to, once one door closes, the other one opens up, another one opens up. And it's like, what's behind the new door? That's where your confusion might be here. And also, there seems to be a brand new energy there because, again, it's a new door. So, I'm not sure if you're yet focused on what's behind the new door. The energy is already opened up for you, but I'm not sure if you're focused there much. You might be focused on the one that's closing right now, more than the one that's opening up. In your hopes and fears, the Page of Pentacles, you seem to want, at least, to keep yourself open as much as possible to this experience in terms of not taking it as, oh my God, let's panic, but take it more like a learning experience. What did this teach me? What is the new energy going to teach me? What am I leaving room for in my life right now, through this? And things like that. So that's a great energy right there. In the potential outcome, the High Priestess. Intuition. Your intuition is on point there. I don't know what about yet, but it's definitely there. Okay. Let's clarify. Let's do the Nine of Wands. For the Nine of Wands, you get the Six of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Cups. Yeah. Whatever door is closing for you, I think it includes other energies, maybe other people there. Because I see that, the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? When you look back behind the door that's closing as we speak. So it's a little difficult because there's going to be good times in there as well that are going to make you feel like, should I, shouldn't I? Even though from an energetic perspective, it does look like the door is already closed. But in terms of actual dealing with this, it's a little more difficult than what it looks. So that's why there's a little bit of resistance on your side. For the Death card, you get the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely at least one other energy that's connected to you or to the door that's closing. Where I see some commitment and I see it working out at some point. And then slowly but surely it started heading in the direction of south. Like, okay, this is not going to work out. So it's almost like a preparation type of an energy in the way that it unfolded. Because yes, it did work out for a minute and then it started not working out slowly but surely. Again, kind of preparing you for the moment of, let's shut this door on this. Let's do the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Hierophant. I'm getting a tone of resistance underneath it all, from the get-go, actually. So as much as you were in with this, and for as long as you've been in with this, there's also an underlayer tone of, I don't want to be here. But it's almost like dismissed. So if you ever felt that, or felt that it was trying to come to the surface, there's something within you that was telling you, you shoved that down. Okay, that's interesting. Let's do the Nine of Cups in your focus. The Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups. You're putting up quite the good facade here because this is affecting you more than you're showing. Because you're showing, I'm good. And I don't think you're trying to pretend much or show up as, it's because you don't want to feel how painful this actually is, because apparently it is. But the thing is, you're also kind of complicating this whole situation in your mind, so that makes it even more painful than it has to be. To the point where you turn yourself into a little bit of a zombie, like, I just don't want to feel this anymore, so I'm just not going to feel anything anymore, period. How do you plan to go through this pain, though, if you don't allow yourself to feel it? Because, okay, you're shut down. Great. And then what? Because on the surface, you're showing up as, I'm good. I don't think you're saying I'm the happiest I've ever been. I don't think you're pushing it that far, but you're definitely showing up as, I'm okay. Cheerio. Okay. For the Six of Swords in the recent past, you get the Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Page of Swords. It's because at some point in time, you started pursuing what felt right from the angle of your heart. And that's what made your way out of this. Which tells me that this was not necessarily aligned with your heart. 100% at least. Maybe that's why there was that resistance, that underlayer tone. Painful? Yes, it's going to be painful because you've been engaged with whatever's behind that door that you're closing for, who knows, maybe for a very long time. So it's been part of your life there. Whether it's making you happy or not in the process doesn't really matter. It's been involved in your life. So things are going to change drastically here. That in itself is going to be challenging. Plus the whole process of letting this go. That's why it's hard when we say, you know, to follow your heart. It's going to be hard. It's not hard to actually follow your heart. It's hard to follow your heart and leave behind what doesn't match your heart anymore. That's the hard part, you know, because no matter if it's, again, if it's not feeling great and it's at least it's been in your life for who knows how long, so there's a sense of familiarity to it all, so you're letting go of that. That's not going to be easy. The following your heart part, the actual following your heart part, it's not going to be that difficult. It's what's happening when you do that, you know, what's happening around you, what's happening for your life overall. For the Queen of Wands in your strength, you get the Eight of Pentacles, the King of Cups, the Star. But again, you're really trying to still pursue what feels right to your heart. And you're doing a great job at it. So it's like, I'm looking at you and I see you split in half. There's two sides to you. There's the one side that sticks true, honest and true to your heart. And you're pursuing that with everything you got. And it feels freaking amazing. And it makes you like you even more. And then there's the other side of, okay, but I have to deal with what I'm leaving behind when I do that. And that's painful, and that's nasty, and that's something I may not want to deal with because it's too much. And you decide from that side, because it's too much, to potentially shut down. Well, if you shut down half of you, what do you think the other half is going to do? It's going to eventually shut down too. So keep yourself open to both sides, the ugly and the beautiful at the same time. Because if you decide from the ugly that you're going to shut down, the beautiful shuts down too. So then what do you got? Nothing? Nah, we're not doing that. We're not playing that here. Let's do the Two of Pentacles in the immediate future. The Nine of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Judgment card. You may have a decision to make here. With this crossroad that I see here, this might be a decision time for you. Which, from what I can see, you've made up your mind about something. But for some reason, you're still taking this action of doing something about something as, I don't know, I'm not 100% convinced. You are, if you stay tuned to yourself, not to everything that's going on outside of yourself. I see you going in a particular direction here. I don't know what the decision is, but under those energies, you definitely know. So what's the point of, I don't know, what's that doing here? You know, what do you doubt in there? Let's do the Magician. For the supportive energies, you get the Queen of Cups, the Moon, the Nine of Pentacles. All of this experience is part of a manifestation. You know what the manifestation is? It's something freaking amazing. Whatever resonates with my heart, that's what I'll go for. That includes you on your journey here. And that's exactly what you're doing. So you're living your own manifestation without even knowing that you're doing that. Which is beautiful. You're definitely owning up to these energies. So own up to the painful one too. Even if it's ugly. Because then you're going to be whole in this beautiful energy once you pass through the pain of this experience. Don't shut down to that. For the Ace of Pentacles and the hidden energies, you get the Six of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Knight of Wands. I have no idea what, who, why, you know, what's behind door number one there, the new door. There's a bunch of energies here, which look freaking amazing. Yeah. I don't feel you see that yet, fully, for what it is, this brand new energy that's opening up. I feel like you just kind of cracked the door open, like, hey, what's behind there, you know? Just a little bit. But you didn't like, oh, okay, this is what it is, you know? This is freaking amazing. You got a bunch of energies here, like, at once. It's not just one. Cool. Let's do the Page of Pentacles in your hopes and fears. You get the Two of Swords, the Hermit, the Two of Wands. Yeah, again, you're keeping yourself as much as you can open to the experience of learning from this, rather than allowing for this to be just one of those passing energies through your life that just kind of take you down a little bit and shake you up a little bit and blah, 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 you know. No, you're taking it as, okay, this sucks to deal with, but at the same time, it's giving me that sense of fulfillment at the same time, because I'm staying true to my heart here, you know. And it's a difficult process, but as difficult as it is, you're trying not to get stuck in your head with it and just try to see it as a learning curve, learning experience. So you're doing that, and you've been doing that through this process, you know. And yes, sometimes you did get stuck in your head about it, but it didn't last long from what I can see here. So there's going to be those times in which you might feel stuck. There's going to be those times in which, if you look at it from the bigger picture, you'll see what that is truly for you. For the High Priestess, in your potential outcome, you get the Page of Cups, the Knight of Swords, the Five of Cups. You're addressing something there. And your intuition coming in is telling me that you know what the right time is for that, to address something, you know, very gently, but it needs to be done. You're kind of giving me a sense of it needs to be done. I just don't know when. But when your intuition opens up there, it's kind of like now. I know that it's now. So you'll know. If there's anything to address at any point in this experience of yours, it's going to be at that point when your intuition kicks in and tells you now. Go for it now. Yeah, it's something that has to do potentially with the door that's closing. I don't know what it is, but you will know. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Nine of Swords, the Chariot, the Five of Pentacles. You keep on coming in with kind of the same thing of, even though I know this is how things should be, because I feel that this is the right path for all of this, it's a pain in my, you know, to deal with the door that's closing, because it's painful, as I said, and I get it. I get it. It doesn't have to be, you know, oh, you've had the most beautiful experience in your life and now you're closing it off and it's going to be so painful that it can be it doesn't have to be that beautiful, but it was an experience nonetheless. You know, it probably had its highs, its lows, doesn't matter, but it is closing off, and you're giving me a sense of acknowledging that that's how it should be, or that's the path for it, where it needs to close off, and you understand that, but at the same time it's very difficult. So okay, let's do the Hummingbird Wisdom Oracle. You get iridescence, that your true colors sparkle, glimmer, and glow for all to see. Nice. Iridescence 60. The vivid iridescent feathers of a hummingbird are a miraculous feat of nature. Rather than a fixed pigment, the colors change depending on the light's reflection and the angle of the viewer. To catch a female's attention, a male adjusts himself towards the sun, and suddenly what looked like a dull, dark patch of feathers transforms into brilliant hues of red, orange, or purple. Hummingbird is here for you today, soaring before you in the sunlight, flaunting an infinite spectrum of colorful rays. Now that I have your attention, he says, it is time for you to join me here in the light. It's your time to soar, to be all you can be, to demonstrate the true colors of your beautiful, one-of-a-kind being. Be you, my friend, in your own dazzling way. You are pure light and love at your core, and you've come to this time and place on earth to live a deeply joyful life and add your unique vibration to the planet. As you keep letting the light in through your intention, your connection, and your alignment with your divine self, it will naturally illuminate your unique gifts, talents, strengths, and inner wisdom. It will also help you have more love, acceptance, and compassion for those parts of yourself that you've considered less than perfect. Embrace it all, own it all. Spread those iridescent feathers and let your true colors radiate out into the world. You are safe, supported, and strong. And you stand in this new place of power, of unity with your true self and your unlimited potential. The world will surprise you with the light, love, gratitude, and joy it reflects back to you. You are one of a kind gift to the world, and your willingness to shine empowers others to do the same. Affirmation: I step into the light and allow my true self to shine. Whew, that's beautiful. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.